Religion in ancient Mesopotamian civilization. One of the oldest civilization in the world is Sumerian or Mesopotamian civilization. This civilization developed around 4000 BC on the banks of the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. Like religious beliefs of gods of other civilizations of the world, the religious beliefs and concepts of this civilization are also quite mysterious. Like other ancient civilizations, the Sumerians believed that the earth and the universe are governed by invisible forces. This belief of theirs gave birth of thousands of gods and goddesses. Although Mesopotamian civilization advanced over time, but its main roots and religious beliefs remained at the dawn of civilization. This trend is also observed in Akkadian, Babylonian, and Chaldean. The Sumerian civilization is the creator of the Mesopotamian civilization. Therefore, the mainstream of religious beliefs of Mesopotamian civilization can be traced back to the Sumerians. Ancient Sumerian gods resembled human body shapes. According to mythology, the gods have many miracles power, although their shape and mind are like humans. Like ordinary people, they possessed various human qualities, including emotions and feelings. But there was a difference between human and gods. That is, the gods were immortal and ordinary people were mortal. The god was excellent in every aspect, from physical structure to strength and ability. Their size was huge, but they were not above mistakes. The Mesopotamians believed that the gods could foretell all future events. The Sumerians believed that, like the ancient Greeks, the earth is a disk surrounded by oceans. They also believed that the entire universe emerged from a primordial sea. First, the sun, moon, and planets appeared. Then, humans, plants, and animals appeared. The universe was a vast vault of heaven above the earth. Sumerians described the creation of man and woman as a birth with the help of God. On the other hand, Babylonians claimed that the gods, through a divine word to help for build the canal, man was created from dust. In Mesopotamia, temples were imagined as the homes of gods. There was an idol of a god in the temple. The largest temples were called ziggurats. Sumerians pilgrims visited temples honoring Anu in Uruk and Enlil in Nippur. The largest temple in Mesopotamia was a temple honoring Marduk in Babylon. The largest Sumerian structures were ziggurats, a tower like stepped pyramids made from mud brick and topped by temples of gods and goddesses. They first appeared around 3500 BC. In ancient times, every major Mesopotamian city had at least one. Ziggurat mean both the summit of a mountain and man-made tower. The Babylonians described it as a link between heaven and earth. The remains of 33 ziggurats have survived until the 21st century. The ziggurat of Choga Jambil, 19 miles from Haft-Tep, Iran, is the world's largest ziggurat. The oldest structure in responsible good condition left from ancient Mesopotamia is the 4500 years old ziggurat of King Arnamu in Ur. Mesopotamians were supposed to pray daily to deities of their choice and honored them with sacrifices, hymns, and incense. Offering like human god had to be fed every day. As part of the daily temple rituals, gods were given the best cut of meat as well as barley bread, onion, dates, fruit, fish, milk, etc. In ancient Babylonia, the king used to shake hands with a statue of the premier god Marduk on New Year's Day to signify the transcendence of divine power for another year. Nippur was a major of religious center of Mesopotamia, located 160 kilometers south of Baghdad or 80 kilometers southeast of Babylon. Let's discuss the major gods and goddesses of Mesopotamian civilization. According to Sumerian mythology, in the beginning there was only a thrilling stream of water called Namu. The sky, air, heaven, and hell that we know today did not exist then. Namu gave birth to heaven and earth. This Namu is the most respected person in the early Mesopotamian religion. Namu is not mentioned in many places in Sumerian mythology. The story of Enki and Ninmah first reveals that this Sumerian mother goddess gave birth to all the other major gods. Another version of the myth tells us that when the god Enlil proposed the idea to creating humans to Namu, Namu told Enlil to carry out the great task with Enki's help. Enlil then created a statue in the image of the gods in small size. From this statue, mankind arose. Then he approached the seven goddesses, including Ninmah, to bring the statue to life. The statue began the breath only after he, goddess, bestowed the bone. It is worth nothing that Namu played the role of midwife here. Since she worshipped as one of the main goddesses in the city of Eridu, it is believed that her temple was located in that city. However, there is evidence in Nippur and Babylonian text that a temple dedicated to her was built in the city of Ur during the reign of ancient Babylonian emperor Lugal Kisalsi. She was known as Tiamat in Babylon civilization. Anu was the lord of the sky or heaven. He was also the most powerful and important god in the pantheon. However, no surviving visual image of this god, who possessed immense power in ancient Sumerian mythology, has been found. Only a horned hat related to Anu has been found. He was the patron god of the city of Uruk. According to Mesopotamian religion, his position was above all gods. He can be compared to Zeus in Greek mythology. The god Anur was created from Nammu, who was chosen by Nammu as the representative of heaven, and the responsibility of earth was given to the goddess Ki. Anu was both the brother and husband of goddess Ki. At one time, he was considered the true father of all creation. The Sumerians understood heaven to mean the sky. According to their religious beliefs, the gods and goddess lived in the sky. A group called Anunnaki was formed with 7 main gods and goddesses. The members of that group were Enlil, Enki, Ki, Nanna, Utu, and Inanna. Ki was born from Nammu. She was the goddess of the earth. Ki and Anu were deeply loved and gave birth to the god Enlil. By marrying Enlil, he gave birth to all the creates and souls on earth. She was also the wife of the god Enki. They had three children named Ninurta, Asgi, and Panigingara, although she mentioned in Sumerian mythology. Not much she said about her in ancient documents. No separate religion was developed to worship her. The god Enlil was the son of Anu and Kir. He was the god of wind, rain, and storm. Enki was the god of fresh water. He was also known as the god of male wisdom. In the beginning, after the air and the earth were united, the god Enki emerged. At his command, the Tigris and Euphrates rivers flowed, and land became fertile. Enki built a city for the gods on earth, which was known as Eridu. Then the gods thought that this deserted earth should be filled with the footsteps of humans. As a result, the god Enki created Adapa as the first human in Eridu. Although the goddess Nammu initially dominated, the Sumerian goddess Inanna was unquestionably the most important of the Mesopotamian goddess. She was widely revered and respected not only in Mesopotamia but also among all the gods and goddesses of ancient civilizations. She was the goddess of motherhood, love, fertility, war, and birth and death. She also had temples in the cities of Ajadej and Nineveh. In Sumerian mythology, the underworld is known as Igal or Irkala. Since sunlight does not reach the underworld, it was naturally very damp and dark. There was not a drop of happiness or peace there, only depression all around. The goddess Iraskigal ruled over that hellish underworld, living with various demons and ghosts. She was married Naragal, the god of war, death, and disease. The Sumerian goddess Gula was highly regarded as a goddess of healing and medicine. In addition to Gula, she was also known as Ninisina Ninkarak. She was the patroness of physicians and was thought to have been skilled in the use of medical instruments, such as the use of surgical instruments and medicinal instruments. Although ancient pantheistic civilizations such as Egyptian civilization and the Aztec civilization placed the sun god, their main celestial god was the moon god Nanna, also known as Sign. The son of the wind god Enlil and Ninlil, Nanna led the night sky with the help of the moon. In Sumerian civilization, the legend of the sun god Utu is as radiant as the sun. In Akkadian civilization, he was known as Samas. The Sumerian believed that the god Utu saw everything that happened in the world every day. Therefore, he was the god of justice. He was also responsible for protecting travelers along with the god Ada. He also played a role as the god of prophecy. Utu was born to the moon gods Nanna and Ningal. So friends, that's all for today. See you in the next video. Thank you.